I'm not sure if you remember, but a while back I had a dream about me having a party, and then I was with that guy looking for him, and I couldn't find him, and he was outside on the phone, and then he was like trying to get me to tell this girl that we were just friends after we had just hooked up. Anyways, if you remember that message, this is a part 2 to that message. And in my dream book, remember a house, this both dreams were about the same house, and a house represents our psychological foundations. And let me read to you what separation means first, before we get into it, because this is about separation. Where did it go? In my dream book. Separation. Okay, to dream of a separation of any kind means that you'll soon reach a better understanding of your love life. Okay, so this part in this dream, it had the same people in it. It was my family members and the same people that were at the party last time, right? Except there was this additional girl. But the way I want to explain it was, I feel like these people are still energetically connected, but not, because it's in the same, they were in the same house, right? But they were in different bedrooms. Okay, so it was actually me. I could see myself through myself's eyes, like it was me and my higher self. And so we were all in this house, and it was time for bed, right? And that guy was trying to talk to me, but I wouldn't I wouldn't even like make eye contact with him. So fast forward the next day, or later on that day, we were going to bed, right? And I remember I was in my room, but the whole time I felt like I was just looking down on the floor. And so my spirit walked by his room where he was with that girl, but I couldn't see him. All I could see, there was 2 different beds in there, but the girl was laying on one bed and I couldn't see him. So like, in a sense, I feel like he didn't want to be seen with her, if that makes sense. So fast forward the next day, he is in my room and he's trying to get me to talk to him. But like I said, I am not looking at him. Like, I do not make any sort of contact with him, right? But our rooms are like this. Like, we could see each other's rooms. So he was telling the girl that he was with, he's like, hey, get all the stuff, put it in the car, like, it's time to go. Like, the way that he was talking to her was like rude in a sense, and he was like making her to pick up all the heavy things. And in my mind, I remember thinking like, oh, that's so rude. Like, why is he being like that towards her, right? But back to myself, the way I was feeling was peace, quiet. I wasn't angry. I was just, in a sense, like, I'm not dealing with this person. So I could tell that he was still trying to connect with me. Like, he was like, well, will you please talk to me? Like, trying to touch me to get me to talk to him. But I wasn't having it. So what do I think this dream represents? I think this dream represents is still being connected to somebody who you've had, bedrooms are intimate relationships with, is in a sense like cutting those energetical cords. I don't know if you saw that video I reposted about how, like, a visual representation of people merging their energies without even being like, number one, being intimate, but then also not being together as well. Energy is transferable, right? So I don't know, it's just trying to separate yourself from them. I think that's what this message means, or that dream message. So I don't know, hopefully it helps you somehow. Toodaloo.